Hola amigos, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy III on NES. Where were we last time? We healed up. Where are we going now? We're going to Argus Castle. In hopes that there's stuff there. There should be, after all, we just saved the King of Argus, so he should be indebted to us. I came here to get money and fuck bitches. Maybe. Thank you, warriors. Thank you, warriors. Well, the Warriors are getting thanked, at least. And no, not that movie, The Warriors. This land we stand on is a floating continent. Alright, I think we already got that. The Time Gear. It was also once called the Perpetual Engine. Ooh, Perpetual Engine. Knights guard those who are low on HP. Alright, that's just a summary of the Knight job class. Thieves can open locked doors without a key. Right most of the four flames and the switch for a secret door. And heroes, by your bravery, peace has been restored. Truly, thank you. Please have this. This is the Time Gear. It has been in the royal family for generations. They say it was created by the ancients. Take this to a man named Cid who lives in Canaan. Oh, you know Cid? Then I need say no more. Go, warriors. Okay, so we got the Time Gear, and how are you guys doing today? I'm doing pretty good. We went to the Japanese steakhouse in the Wildwood Plaza and stuff. Oh dear, I've just clued people in on where I live. I live in the United States. Crap, people didn't need to know that. Oh no, now my entire life is a lie. You guys are going to probably stalk me and then try to feed me weird vegetables that you found on the... And actually at the Japanese steakhouse, I did try some vegetables and oh... We're out of magic for MP. We're out of MP for magic. We're out of magic for MP. No. No, don't be rude. But anyway, continuing on. And I actually tried some of the vegetables and stuff, and they have this sauce at the Japanese steakhouse, and they call it like the Yum Yum sauce and stuff. And man, that stuff makes things good. Like, I'm one of those kids that does not eat their vegetables, and, I mean, let me just tell you, I mean, if all vegetables were covered in that sauce, I would willingly eat them for, like, ever. That's pretty much how good that stuff is. And, among the things I tried were mushrooms. And, I don't know about you guys, but I actually kinda like mushrooms and stuff. I mean, the texture... Well, it's not a vegetable, it's a fungus, so I guess the texture can be forgiven for not being, like, vegetable-ish. The texture for mushrooms is kinda like eating meat. But it doesn't really taste like meat, but, I mean, coating it in that sauce is just... Oh, man. And I had the chicken tempura stuff, I guess, and we also got the gyoza, you know, the pot sticker dumpling things that they usually serve as like an appetizer and stuff. I mean, the stuff that they serve in that restaurant is like, I don't know, usually you can get pretty good tasting stuff for like home cooking and stuff, like stir fry, for instance. I loves me some stir fry. Or at least the meat that my dad, like, marinates for the stir-fry, and it takes all the vegetables out because I don't usually eat vegetables and stuff. Oh, man. Anyway, we're gonna heal up here quickly because I realized we don't have any MP. But, man. The chicken there, the rice there, I mean... I even attempted to eat a salad there. Keyword being attempted because... I don't know, maybe it was just the dressing or something, or... just did not quite like it, and then again there were tomatoes in that salad as well, and I don't like eating tomatoes. I don't like eating raw tomatoes. They have, which is odd because I'd like put ketchup and tomato-based products on everything. Like, give me spaghetti and I'm gonna put sauce on it and stuff. But he had the Time Gear. Oh, hey, we do have a Time Gear. With this Time Gear, I can rebuild the Enterprise into an airship. Just lend me that box. Box. So, boat is now a box. Okay. It's finished. Press A to transform into an airship, but it can still only land at the sea. Maybe I'm losing my touch? Alright, so we got the Enterprise upgraded to an airship. With this, we will actually be able to leave the floating continent. But there's still a few things that we need to wrap up here first. So let's turn into an airship. Glorious. Alright, so now that we have an airship boat, a hover boat home, or an auto boat home, I guess it's called from that commercial. Welcome to the town of Geishel, which is full of sheep. Sheep. I'm raising sheep. Hey, don't go over there. Oh, that's silly sheep. Come on, over here. I've had enough. What am I going to do with you? Raising sheep might be a bit difficult, then. Alright, so what kind of spells do they sell here? They sell... Wow, they actually sell some pretty good spells here. Ice 3 is going to be useful. I think we may have accidentally bought 2. Libra might be useful, and, Mute, Confuse... I don't even know, we're probably going to fill up our spells list by the end of this game anyway. I mean, that's what I usually do in Final Fantasy game, or at least in this game and stuff. After I beat the game, I go back and, okay, yeah. Ice 3, and let's equip Blind to him. And Libra goes to Dawn, Confuse goes to Dawn, and Mute goes to Dawn. Alright, so next up, there's the inn. I don't think this place sells weapons, but if I remember correctly, this place does sell something of interest. This place does breed chocobos as well. These carrots are the chocobo's favorite food. Do you want to know the secret of the chocobo forest? Try using a carrot on the trees in the middle of the forest. Maybe you'll meet the fat chocobo. Alright, so carrots are pretty much in later games replaced by Geishel Greens. And Geishel Greens are named after this town. I think they're called Geishel Greens in all the games that don't have a town of Geishel as well. Like, I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy IV doesn't have a town of Geishel. Unless I don't remember that game as well as I should, considering Final Fantasy IV is probably my all-time favorite Final Fantasy game. Out of, what, 3 I've played? But Final Fantasy IV is cool. Alright, so now we can buy magic keys. So I'm gonna buy 4 of these magic keys, and we're going back to Castle Argus next. Because, if you remember correctly, there were some locked doors in the town of Argus and stuff, and I wonder, is there a weapon shop here? Looks like there's a house. I don't know, I'm probably gonna cut this part out, really. Oh, it's just one of those places. Alright, so prepare for the jump cut. We're going back to Argus. So see you there. Whew, okay. So, alrighty now. It's a locked door, but we can use a magic key on it, and it unlocks. And get a flame of Tome of Flame, not a Flame of Tome. We get Ice Arrows, Scholar Robes, Ice Tome, Fire Arrows, and Light Tome. So we've got Fire Arrows and Ice Arrows, so we can probably make good progress in Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask as well. Nifty. Alright, unlocked. I'm researching elixirs. Please take these 2 elixirs I made by accident. How do you accidentally make the best item in the game? Was the elixir helpful? Alright, so like I said before, elixir is a item that completely restores HP and MP to a party member. And we got bolt arrows, or you know what, I'm just gonna call them light arrows for now. Just so that we can fill our number of Majora's Masks references and stuff. Alright, so I think the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to cut to us going back to the Chocobo Forest, so I will see you guys then. Alright, welcome back to the Chocobo Forest. Smells like chocobos in here. Wonder why. Alright, so, let's use our carrot. Presenting the Fat Chocobo. I love the Fat Chocobo theme, too. Alright, so we can give him the items that we don't really need to carry around with us all the time. And he pretty much ingests the items, but I mean, it's better than nothing. So we'll give him the magic key, give him iron, we'll give him the, one of our killer bows. Oh, he takes both of them. We'll give him the salamander sword and the serpent sword. And, we'll give him all the tomes as well. And leather. Alright, and, next up... Actually, should I keep the ice armor on? No, fire armor on? I think we have the flame mail on. Do we? Yeah, we have the flame mail on, and... I don't know whether I really want to keep it on right now, because the next boss we are fighting... spoiler alert, by the way, but is going to use ice-based attacks on us. If I remember correctly. Alright, so that's pretty much all we can do for now with our current means of transportation. Yeah. We can fight a few bosses on this continent later. Two of them, actually, and they both give summons. And can we save here on the overworld? Yes, we can. Alright, but now, we're going to venture off the floating continent. And I love this music, how beautifully tragic this music is. Notice that the world is a lot of water. Wow. This music's so beautifully tragic, though. I mean... And we can sail along, too. Actually, I think we may be lost. Well, we do have a midget bread, don't we? We are here. So I think that means we go down, I guess? I think? This place always confused me. Or, well, it didn't really confuse me all that much in the DS version, because it had a convenient, no, that's just a mountain range, but I mean... Alright, there's a forest there. And the forest has a temple. If I remember correctly, there's a sunken ship. Or a sinking ship around here. God, this music, though, it's so pretty. Alright, so I guess not. I remember in the DS version at least, there's a sunken ship, but... What's in this temple? The Temple of Water. And how fitting that there's puddles of water here. HP and MP restoration water. And revivification water. So, yeah. Vitamin water, revive. Try it. I'm not even sure if those commercials are still relevant anymore. We can go up here, and... Shards of the Crystal of Water cannot be touched by anyone but the Maiden of Water, Elia. Elia? Oh, right, it means, area in the DS version she's called Aria, and in the DS version she's also incredibly cute, the next character we're going to be meeting. Oh man, I'm actually kinda looking forward to this, except, of course, where is the Maiden of Water? Where is she? Birthday girl? Happy birthday! Oh man. Probably gonna cut to where we find her and stuff because, Oh, there we are! As soon as I say, oh, herp derp, I'm gonna cut to where we find her. Okay, so... Wait, hold on. Park the ship in there. Alright, welcome to the shipwreck. The next place we get to go to. It's a sunken ship. With very pretty, sad music playing. I love this theme. This is, Elia's theme in this game and stuff. I love how in the DS version they mixed it into the, title screen music. Or the introduction music. I mean, absolutely. Final Fantasy III has one of the best soundtracks, I think, and you know what? I'm actually going to put an annotation link to the DS version of this track, so you can listen to how beautiful this music is. Because I've got a comment here. And Van Zeus' Rage, and a Blood Sword. Blood Sword is going to be fairly useful, I think. Let's equip the Blood Sword. It does lower our attack a bit, but it is useful for other things, which I will cover later. After the earthquake, the world sank into the sea. Luckily, I happened to be aboard a boat. The only survivors were myself and that girl sleeping in the back. What are we going to do here, though? Alright, sleeping in the back, so... What do we do here? Elixir? You are? This place is... Huh? The light in your hearts. The crystals have given their power to you. The crystals have chosen warriors. I'm so glad. Oh, wow. My name is Elia. I am the maiden of the Temple of Water. What happened? The power of the earth caused an earthquake, and the water crystal has sunken into the ground. The people protected by the power of water returned to stone, and the land sank into the sea. If we offer the crystal shard in the temple to the crystal of water, the curse might be lifted. But in your condition, I'll be fine. We must save the world. I beg you. Please take me to the Temple of Water. Alright, thank you. And we got our next party member, Elia. Okay. So now we have to go to the Temple of Water. And I don't think we're going to make any dungeon progress here today, because I want to get a fresh start for the next dungeon. And I don't want this part to be too long, because if we take the entire dungeon down in this video as well... I mean, I am cutting quite a bit of this video out, because of the, trips to Castle Argus and whatnot, but... Okay. Now we're going to go back up to the Water Temple, so that we know our mission. Well, we already know our mission, and I know the mission, because I've played this game before. And the next boss in this, for this mission and stuff happens to be a bit of a douchebag as well. And I think I've lost my continent. Where am I going? There we are. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. I love how there's no, enemies in the water, in the areas, though. I mean... As soon as I say that... Ropers! Oh god, ropers. Oh man, tentacle rape. Ropers are not very friendly enemies. They, like to cast paralyzing spells on your party members. They shouldn't fall to too much and stuff. And I guess I'm gonna cover what the Blood Sword does, in case it didn't show up. What the Blood Sword does is, it's a sword that drains the opponent's health. It's very nifty. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, it, drains about 1/10 of the damage you deal, and restores it as your HP. As if you didn't already get that from the, fact that we dealt, 100 and something rather damage and got 12 health back. It's a nice sword to have. It's not really all that powerful, but it's a nice sword to have. And it's pretty good for this dungeon as well, because a lot of enemies are non-elemental and don't have weaknesses. And you really want to keep your health up as well. Mikey's skill up, and Temple of Water. And I'm gonna restore our HP. There's a sealed door in the Cave of Water. We should be able to get in if we have the shard. HP and MP restored. Alright, so let's go get that crystal shard. There's still some light left in the shard. Come on, let's go to the cave north of here. Da, da, da. Alrighty, so now we know our mission. Now we've got a cute girl following us everywhere. And we still look like a rejected character from Saint Seiya Knights of the Zodiac. But pretty much I'm gonna cut it here. Alright, so in the next video, we are going to be taking on the water cavern. And the various enemies there. As well as we're going to be taking on a boss. And we're soon going to be learning the intent of a villain. Ooh. Yes, there's a villain in this game, and boy, oh boy. So, until next time, this is Tales Faraga, signing out. I love this music, man.